Here we go. Ready?
On play action. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Landon Jackson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Play action, it's Milroe. Flush, and they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Landon Jackson, he gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here in early 3rd and long. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Throwing right away is Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll let this go for cover. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
46 yards.
A big play for Seattle. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. T.J. Sanders. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run with Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. That's Goddard in motion. Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by J.T. Woods. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with us.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He will score! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. As his kick is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Seahawks 3. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
It is 3rd and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
second and 4 on the Seahawks.
So after one, 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Hey, tight. Alert.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brown 80.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Tyler pass on for the field goal.
Pass is picked. Is good. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Seahawks 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Now Milroe. Get this complete to Walker. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Milroe. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, Josh Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Round 80. 56, 56. Look out.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Hook. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Milrow on first down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Milrow. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is Hunt. What a throw. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th TD grab of the season. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks back within 7. It's 24-17. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Half 85, half 85. Alert! Half 85. Sunday. Go.
Now Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Allen now off the bootleg. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same. And you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Bills' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1. Once again, it's Walker. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. It's out. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Got ready.
Third and 6.
Let's go now. 60, 70,
From the gun, here's the give to Walker.
Walker, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 30 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, this is strong.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 25, here's second down and a yard. On second down, Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Gain on the play. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Alert!
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Seahawks playing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
The Seahawks 1st down. 38 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
To throw again is Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That's Goddard in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give them all over on down.
Turnover on down.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Demarcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On second down, Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
18, 5 in.
First down, Seattle.
Here we go. My pick, gotta be lying.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Another Seahawks first down.
Come on, second time.
First down.
Out of the gun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
19
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal, Seattle.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll go with him again. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
27. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Pass 85. We'll go.
Carry for Cook. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave them with a third down coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses